We're Justin and Jesse, and this is Floyd's in the Damn Van. Today we are hiking in Palos Verdes on the secret little trail that someone showed us. Romo's deciding to poop everywhere. Good thing we got these poop bags. Romo's feeling a lot better, if you can't tell. His nail is almost all the way healed up.
He'll probably clear it again today.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't re-injure it. He's having the time of his life today. And we get back to the van to see this. He doesn't even look real.
People always wonder. Come here, bud.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Yo, 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 what's up, homies?
I have my G-Pass. She doesn't.
Dog, what you talking about? Shit, homie.
You're gonna get mine yanked.
Homie, I've been real since the come up, you know what I'm saying?
We're in Compton.
But we moved to Riverside.
We're gonna try to.
I could be dropping references all day, if you know what I'm saying, dog. We're in Compton. Justin has his G-Pass, as he just explained to you. He's always dreamed of coming to Compton. He wants to walk the streets, hang out with the homies. I don't know, what do you want to do here?
Just see different cultures. Like all the music and rap and movies, they talk about Compton. It's a cultural, iconic place.
Let's go check out the hood and see what's good.
I'm leaving her here, leaving her here.
Don't do that, it's dangerous.
Yeah, well, get out.
It sound right, boys.
So right here, you guys can see that is bulletproof glass, and this is California's only drive-through mortuary. One of only 3 in the United States. So back in the 80s, apparently, when all the shootouts and gang rivalries were happening, when it was time for a funeral, they wanted somewhere safe to have their funeral where they didn't have to worry about getting shot up. So this mortuary right here, this was a drive-through place for them to come by, pay respects to their loved ones, and view them through that bulletproof glass. Kinda morbid and kinda cool, but very Compton. And what do you think about this guy?
That's Robert Lee Adams Sr. himself.
But how cool, a drive-through mortuary?
Unique. New York, Los Angeles.
It's very Floyd Stamban of us to check this out.
Yeah, we had to.
It sound right, boy.
Okay, so we're currently driving down Greenleaf, which is a street notorious for where people used to dump murdered bodies. And like Dr. Dre said, a lot of times they would have their heads cut off. It's kind of weird because now it just looks like a regular residential area. There's some nurseries here on the side, and apparently there's even a farm nearby. And you can typically see horses being ridden down the road here. So just imagine the big change that has happened since then. They also said in the 50s that Compton actually used to be a predominantly white area, and people like George Bush Sr. used to live here. Kind of weird because now we know Compton as one of the original hoods where all the OG rappers are
Gangsta
from.
rap, yeah. Craig from Friday's house. You know where him and Smokey hung out on the porch? That's their crib right there.
What do you think, Harry? Impressed? We had heard you could take a picture outside. Usually they'll have the front porch set up, but it does say, sorry, we're closed. And that's okay, but it's a cool little stop. And this is not too far outside of Compton, but technically an LA address, right off of Normandy Avenue. Hello everyone, back at the Planet Fitness parking lot, of course. Hi, how's Romo doing? Well, Romo's doing well. He had ripped his nail the other day, about 2 weeks ago. Yep, this one. His quick was exposed and he couldn't run and he couldn't play and he was very upset. But he's all better now. I would say he's 60%, no, I would say he's like 90% healed. But we're still taking it easy, no fetch just yet. His favorite thing to do right now is go find the frisbee or the ball and show it to us. Where's your ball? What's that mean? I think that was me. We kept saying we were going to leave this week to go to the desert. Guess what? We're pushing that back some more. I think that's just something that we've accepted. If it just doesn't work out perfectly to hit the road when you think you need to, maybe you're not meant to. Maybe you're meant to push it a few days, another week. So right now we're looking at maybe leave Monday instead. This vlog will come out on Sunday, and then hopefully, I don't know. This vlog will come out on Sunday, and then hopefully we will be on the road on Monday. It's about a 5-hour drive, I think, to get to Death Valley, and we're gonna take a different route. Wait, did I just tell you where we're going? I don't know if that was supposed to be a secret. Today, Harry has a visitor. Everyone say hello to Arrow. That's his favorite spot in our van. Arrow is the son of our friend Carrie, who has a van somewhere way over there. I think she went to grab a coffee, but so waiting on her to come back with her coffee, and then we are going exploring today. Justin, would you like to say where we're going?
Spahn Ranch.
If you know where Spahn Ranch, go ahead and leave a little comment down below. And then also, if you guys are watching and you haven't subscribed, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified about all of our uploads, which is awesome because we do upload at least once a week, sometimes more. But we're trying to grow this page. So thank you to everyone who is subscribed. And if you haven't, go ahead and do it now. So we're here at Spahn Ranch and we're going to find something pretty epic. This has not been easy to find. We crossed a road up here, a highway. We've been walking this trail for a little while and now we think we found where we need to go.
Oh, right here it is.
And we found it! Yay!
It's been such a bountiful year, it got a little water in it.
Ooh!
And then Romo got him a sticky poo.
And here we are, guys. So if you haven't figured out what Spahn Ranch is, this is where the Manson family was. This is one of their caves where they used to hang out. There's an infamous picture of all of them just chilling right under it.
We'll include it in the video.
I'll paste it right in here. You won't even know Justin flipped you the middle finger behind that because I'll have a picture there.
That wasn't me, y'all. Where y'all were just looking at was Spahn Ranch. It's an old film set where they would make westerns like Lone Ranger, Roy Rogers, and Bonanza. Bonanza's, that's a little shout out to back home, aka Gavids. It was a sweet buffet that wasn't that good. Anyways, it started to dilapidate and then a fire came through, took most of it out, but Charles Manson had already gotten all of his followers and them. They were starting to stay there in like old dilapidated buildings. And this is one of the spots they would hang out at. So like they would come here, conspire, smoke weed, have orgies, and do other weird stuff. Anyone who doesn't know what that second one was, don't look it up. So there's an image of the Manson family all posed up in this cave. I think we already said we'll post it, but we'll do it again here. But anyways, that scene was posted on the Time, and that's what they say killed the 60s. They say Manson killed the 60s, and that's what rocked LA forever. If you don't know much about Charles Manson, he was a weirdo who thought he was cool. And then he also was a white supremacist at one point, and part of his family was to create a race war. He wanted whites versus blacks, and he thought if he could get his family to start murdering, that it would kick off the downfall of society. So that's where it came into play, and the reason that even anyone was killed is because Dennis Wilson not because of Dennis Wilson, but Dennis Wilson from the Beach Boys used to hang out with Charles Manson. Charles Manson and the Manson family took advantage of Dennis Wilson. Dennis Wilson's manager got sick of that, so he booted him. Well, they found out the address to Dennis Wilson's manager's house, and Charles Manson told everyone in the family to go in and kill everyone and destroy everything in that house. So they go to the address, but they didn't know that that dude had sold the house, and it was now owned by Sharon Tate and Roman Polanski at the time, but he was out of town and there were other people there. But they thought it was the manager, so they went in and killed everyone. And there's like an infamous quote where one of the dudes that killed the group, he said, like, someone asked who he was, and he said, "I'm the devil and I'm here to do the devil's work." So they sucked. They were all terrible people. And Sharon Tate was pregnant at the time. Wow, this is taking a somber turn. Anyway, here we are, where the losers conspired and plotted all that. Y'all tell us, People float the idea around that Charles Manson could have been in the CIA because he's moved all around and part of plans. So, you tell us in the comments about that too. Was he not? I mean, he sucked. He really sucks. So you can say that in the comments too.
If you haven't subscribed to the Floyds, what are you doing with your life? Honestly.